Morgs, the trigger first, you must be delighted.
Yeah, absolutely. I love being here, and to be here for another year, I'm delighted, obviously.
It's something that there was a club option. Is it something you've been thinking about in the lead up to it actually being announced and finalised?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I was just focusing on games and things like that, and obviously the option was in the club's hands and things like that. So all I could do was try and perform and play well and things, and do my bit for the team. So that's all I was focusing on really. But obviously, season's done now, and I'm delighted that it's happened.
And you've got something like that in your contract. Has that had anything, or are you just professional anyway, and you get on with doing your job as well as you can?
No, because you've got to go out and perform. At the end of the day, if you're not performing, you don't play, and you don't get deals, and that's as simple as that. So I just think about the next game and go out and try and do them well, and that's what you got to do really.
Your first answer, you said it. You're happy here, so this fits.
Yeah, definitely. I love it here. My time here has been brilliant. The fans have been brilliant with me, and it's been some good games this year and some not so good games, but hopefully next year is going to be even better.
That's the thing, isn't it? I know that you set high standards. You want to be part of a team that more like the last 15 games than the first 30 odd.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the feel good factor towards the end of the season was great. The lads really pulled together and stuff. So I think if we can, replicate that next year, then I think we'll have a pretty good season.
You had a stuttering start, Morgs. You've really bedded in, and it seems like the new manager appreciates what you can do as well.
Yeah, like you said, I was in and out sort of at the start and things like that, and I was just trying to work hard off the training pitch and try and get in the team, however that was. But like you said, the new manager's shown a lot of faith in me, and can't thank him enough for that. And I've been enjoying my football.
And you wanted to get over that shadow of the injury stuff that we talked about at length when you first got here. You wanted to get rid of that. You have, and you've really established yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm delighted to get through the full season. I think I was available for every game. I think so. I was delighted with that, and it's obviously good for my sort of knowing that I can do that now, and I can go into next season for even more confidence.
How much have you learned, Morgs, for playing so regularly against, I think we've said it the other day to Danelle, some of these strikers you're up against, they're physical brutes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, realistically, it's my first proper season in professional football, so you learn a lot. Each game's different, and what's been brilliant that the players around me, champ behind me, they've helped me a lot throughout the year. So it's a learning curve, but I like to think, I've picked a few things up over the year that I can take into next season. And
you can walk off a pitch thinking I did okay. You can have people saying to you I did okay, but when it's the fans who are saying that, that's a bit special.
Yeah, it's nice. Obviously, it's nice when your own fans, sort of appreciate you and things like that. And it's still a bit strange, to be honest, but I'm really enjoying it, and I can't thank them enough as well.
Go on, Feeney, what's it like?
It's mad, it's crazy, isn't it? But I don't really know what to do myself when they're singing it at me, but it's brilliant. Obviously, to have a reception like that, like I said, it's still strange, but it's something you dream of, really.
I mean, confidence is huge. The mental aspect of this game is huge, so that must help when you've got people who are actually backing you and want you to do well.
Yeah, of course it does, but it doesn't just go for me, it goes for the whole team, and the fans have been brilliant this season in the bad times and the good times, and I think especially towards the last 15 games, as you say, they've really got us over the line in a couple of games, and especially at home, and even the away support's been brilliant. So it just shows the confidence that they put in us. We can go out on the pitch and sort of no fear and try and get the result we want.
So when there's a Champagne Moment Award, I think was the title of it, you must be in the lead up to it, you're thinking I've got a real chance here, but just because of that moment and what it meant to the club.
I didn't, to be honest. I didn't even think. Like, I was sat there next to Dicko, I think, and then it come up on the screen, and then everyone started shouting Feeney, like you say. But yeah, it was obviously a nice little touch, and I'm delighted with that. But yeah, crazy moment.
The situation we were in, Morgs, to score your first ever senior goal in a situation like that, with right in front of the fans as well. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, to do it in the last minute as well in such an important game, it was obviously it was a really nice feeling. But I think you could tell by the celebration I was a bit shocked. It just ran away from everyone. But no, it was like you say, for your first goal, you couldn't ask for a better one in a 90 whatever minute winner. So yeah, I'm buzzing with that.
These next few weeks are going to fly by. We know that from experience. What do you do with yourself, particularly the next few weeks before you get back into the routine?
Yeah, think it's important that you need to rest and let your body recover and things like that, and just tick over as best you can. And we'll all have our programs of the staff to go through in the off season, and it's just about each individual resting and getting fit for the season and coming back as best as you can.
And it'll be competition, won't it? I mean, you'll be like us. You'll be waiting to say who's coming in. If it's a defender, you'll be thinking, right, what does that mean for me? That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. But you know, you relish them challenges because you know, players coming in, they want your spot, and you've got to do your best you can to not give them it. So that's football, though. You got to take the challenge in your stride and do well. Hopefully next season do well again and keep your space in the team. Easy
last question for me to ask, probably difficult for you. What's your aims for next season?
I just want to play as much football as I can again, and again stay injury free. But you know, I think as a team we want to try and do something special next year. Definitely, we're all ambitious and we all got the same goal, so that would be nice.